Hey guys, trying to get the camera right for you guys. I'm gonna pick her up and show you guys her. I just want you to see, and she's very floppy. I try not to let her head just flop, but it will just flop. Like if I try to, see, like if I try to just pick her up, see her head will just flop. So I have to hold her head. Her little back of her. And her head kind of turns a little bit more than some silicone, so she can be posed pretty good. I like that about her. I just came to powder her, and maybe I can answer a few questions if I can remember the questions. I don't want to get on camera because I look a mess. My hair is really rough. I don't know, should I take her booties off and put them back on? I guess so. So I'll powder her whole body. Well, not whole body, but you know what I mean. One other thing is I did something. I almost did something, I should say. You want to be careful when you lay them down and what you lay them on, because as far as like hard stuff, like I had the remote up under her blanket, and stuff like that can leave imprints in them. So you don't want to lay them on keys or stuff like that. Just stuff that you don't think is in the way, and it can be a big problem. You also want to use pure cornstarch powder, as regular powder has a grit to it and can take off some of their matting, and also it could maybe eventually affect their paint, I heard from different artists. These are just some of the things I've researched and found out. So make sure your powder says 100% cornstarch. You don't want to bathe them every single day. I mean, it's your baby, you can do what you want. But if you're trying to keep them long as possible without any issues, I would say don't bathe them every day. I don't know how that would affect them to peel or anything like that. I don't know. But I had one for about 2 years, and it's going on 3 years. She is now with Miss Sylvia. She's China, and she wasn't the soft version like this, not as soft, but she's silicone. And I kept her pretty much put up in a box in my closet. I know that sounds horrible, but because she was so tiny, and she was smaller than her, and I didn't have any clothes for her. And Miss Sylvia know how to sew. I don't, so she has plenty of clothes for her. And but she stayed looking the same. Nothing faded on her or anything. So I think it's all about how you take care of them on how long they will last. That's just my thought. I kind of over powder her a little bit because I'm not going to powder her every day. I just don't. And I interact with them so much till I take some of the powder off with interacting with them. But I thought I'd share this moment with you guys. And the more I hold her and the more I spend time with her, the more her size is just so cute to me. And it's not, she's just not too small for me. The more real she feels in my hand and everything. So this is her. And I know she's laying on her tummy. I love her little feet. So I'm going to flip her over and put her booties back on. So I'm going to try to sit you guys back up here. I don't know. What did I do? Maybe I slid her down a little bit. Well. So, as you can see, I'm holding her in my hand, and she's this small. I hope you guys can see. She's a little peanut. This is I don't know what to put by her that you guys can see. Everybody's just so concerned about her size, and I just don't know how to make you guys see her real, true size, because it's very hard to see when on camera, because they just look so much bigger. But she's really just true. The best thing to sum it up is she's just true preemie size. If you know that you can go into the Preemie store and pick up Preemie, or go to Walmart and pick up an outfit from Preemie, and mostly Carter, and Carter's run pretty small size or whatever, and you put on, and you look at the Preemie clothes, and you think, these are really small. This is Preemie, and it's not falling off of her, so she's not smaller than Preemie. She's perfect Preemie. Perfect Preemie. This is a Preemie diaper. I did fold it down, which I fold all my baby's diapers down. And so if she's wearing perfect Preemie size. Okay, I'm going to show girly parts. So I want you guys to fast forward or turn your head. I'm going to give her a little bit of powder there in her little area. But, little diaper. So this is her little girly part, which is so realistic. I can't believe it. It's so funny. I mean, I remember having my babies, and one of my babies was so small. She wasn't preemie or anything, but she was so small. She looked smaller than her actual weight and stuff. And she looked preemie. And her little area looked so much like that. And the nurse came in the room and she said, I said, can you change her? And she said, this was my second baby. And she said, no, honey, you have to change her. You got to get used to it. I said, but, you know, my other baby was like gigantic. She was huge. And then I had this real small baby. And I said, but she looks so tiny. I'm scared. And she's like, it's all the same. Just change her. And it was so funny because and she looked just like that. She was so tiny. So it's just so neat. I have a confession. I'm really, really in love with the full body now. When I got Gabby, and I love Gabby, but even her new mommy says that she is not as soft as or as cuddly as Gail babies. I mean, not Gail babies, Roz babies. But I don't know if it's her size that makes her more cuddly, or it's because she has, you know, the legs and stuff, or what. But I just absolutely just love her. And she just feels so real. And I think I'm just so in love with this baby. Gosh, it's weird. I didn't think I'd get so attached. She's like how I am with Remy and all of them. Like, I love all my babies, but it's just amazing to me. I just really love this baby. And I think for $650 to get a full body silicone and all the great little items she came with, and I mean, that don't matter. Like, you can go without. That stuff is extra. But, you know, it costs, silicone costs a lot of money, making their molds and all that stuff costs. So, to be able to get a full body and with good, nice hair, it's just really, really, really not a bad price at all, because I know if you guys pay like how I've paid for some of mine, I've paid that for reborns. And even though she's, you know, a tiny one, but I mean, like, you got the smaller babies, that's preemie and reborn size, that costs just as much. So I think she's well worth it. That's just my opinion. Yep, that is my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. So anyway, you can find her on Etsy. You get to pick the color that you want her, and you get to pick her hair color, I think. And yeah, she used quality hair, and I thought that her rooting, I didn't think that her rooting was as nice, but her rooting is really nice. And my baby hasn't been losing hair, so I really like that. So I'm excited, and I am also still excited about my new little babies, which will get changed today. I got them covered up. It was cool earlier, but it's not cool anymore. But I'm still excited about my two little new babies. I got so many new babies, you know, back to back, because I'm trying to complete my nursery. Until I know it may seem like, oh my gosh, she was so excited about this one, and she gets another one, she gets another. But Remy is still the love of my life, of course. But it's just, I don't know, I don't know. All these babies, they're so realistic. It just makes you feel like you have a whole bunch of babies. I mean, I know people think I'm crazy. I come downstairs and cover them up when I feel the temperature dropping. Because when I pick them up, I don't want to feel them cold. So I cover them so that they are warm when I pick them up. Like now, she's just, you know, body temperature. Not body temperature, but she has a little bit of coolness to her, but not as cold as she would if she didn't have a blanket on her. Whereas like my silicone, she is actually like room temperature because I've been holding her. So it's just, that's the difference in between the two. But if you can't afford a silicone, don't beat yourself up about it. Reborns are great too. They are really awesome, and there's so much detail in them, and you can weight them and make them feel really, really good. So don't feel like you're not you're missing out on something. It's just silicones is in a whole nother league all by themselves, and one day maybe if you desire to get one, you will, even if you get it second hand or pre-loved, as my boy the spirit says. My videos have been really, really long, and I need to work on that, on making shorter videos. But I won't be doing a video for a while, so I wanted to talk to you guys about that. It was a few questions I forgot. I know it was about do I think they'll last a long time? Yes, if you take care of them. Don't experiment with all kinds of different bath gels, and so to speak, and keep it basic. Changing them is fine. I just don't think you should just bathe them every day. Bathing them every now and then is okay. Try not to put real heavy dark colors on them especially if you haven't watched them ahead of time. I don't know, like, there were some other questions. I don't know. But anyway, I'll have to make a list the next time so that I can remember. But talk to you guys later, and I will try to reply to my comments really soon. I'm going to be very busy this weekend, so you guys might not hear from me for a while, other than commenting on you guys' videos. When I have downtime, I will look at those and comment on them. Not all of them I can comment, but I hit the like button if I like the video. So don't think I didn't watch your videos, because I have. I watch tons of videos, and trying to see some of the new people videos. And I know some of you guys know that some of you that subscribe to me just seen me recently subscribe to you, because I try to subscribe to people who subscribe to me so that we can, you know, be in sync, and I can see your stuff and you can see my stuff. I think that's just the way to do, and it's just community love. So anyway, talk to you guys later. And